Henrietta Wood was born into slavery in the early 1800s, but became a free woman after the wife of one of her former masters, William Sorority, went to an Ohio courthouse and asked him to declare her a free woman. After this, she went on to work at a boarding house owned by a woman named Rebecca Boyd. But unfortunately for Wood, this decision would lead her back to a place she unfortunately knew all too well. Thinking she was going on a trip with Boyd, Henrietta Wood was kidnapped and re-enslaved by a man named Zebulon Ward. And although Boyd was initially charged with the kidnapping, she was eventually cleared of any wrongdoing. The entire thing was a setup by the son and daughter-in-law of William Sorority. After she was kidnapped, she was held in a slave pen in Lexington, Kentucky. The paperwork that could prove that she was a free woman was lost in a courthouse fire in 1849. And, to make matters worse, due to the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850, she had no grounds for legal recourse. After a failed lawsuit that was brought forth by a sympathetic innkeeper, she was moved to Natchez, Mississippi, and worked at the plantation for the son of the Mississippi governor at the time, Gerard Brandon. She worked under harsh conditions and gave birth to a son named Arthur while she was in captivity. After the Civil War ended and Union troops came to liberate the slaves in the area, Brandon moved all his slaves to Texas to escape. Wood remained enslaved to him until 1869, when she gained her freedom by signing an employment contract with the Brandon family. After that, she took her son and went back to the Cincinnati area. And then in 1870, she began the litigation process to sue her kidnapper in the Cincinnati federal court, asking for $20,000 in restitution. The trial would take place in 1878, and in the end, the jury awarded her $2,500, which is roughly equivalent to about $65,000 in today's dollars. And, as it currently stands, remains the largest amount of reparations paid for slavery in United States history.